No. I purposely have those out because those are used.
'Cause
Or
they're
if you
what?
do, flip them the other way so the gray's up. Yeah, like that.
Alright.
Thanks. Sorry.
My friend's insane. You already.
What the fuck is up, y'all? Welcome back to episode 10,
Yo,
yo.
what is up, man?
Episode 10. We told you guys we had some changes for episode 10, and we kept our word, I think. We got a motherfucking table. If y'all didn't notice, the setup is a little different.
This is crazy.
We got a couple more different stuff. You guys were used to plushies on the couch, and now we're gonna have to fill this up so you guys have something cool to look at the whole time.
Oh yeah, we can talk about some of these characters here in a bit.
Yeah, dude, there's some cool stuff on here for sure. But welcome back to episode 10 for all the people, all the 25, 27 people that have stuck with us till now. Thank you so much, yo.
Yes, sir. I mean, fucking, we got what? It's the new year.
It's
and we're
New
doing
Year
great.
for us. You guys are probably watching...
Yeah, this is gonna be the new year.
No, you guys are watching one episode before this.
Oh, so a week.
So yeah, this is like 1 week into the new year, but it's the second day of the year for us.
Yeah, we're here,
So
bro, grinding.
we're out here. We're still doing the pod. This year's gonna be crazy. I
Yeah.
feel like it's gonna be a crazy year, especially with this new setup. We can get guests on here.
Yes, sir.
So that's cool, bro. We promised you guys guests after episode 10. So, and we wanted to do episode 10 to prove to ourselves that we were committed to this shit.
Yeah, and I think this table kind of like brought it more together.
Yeah,
in a
for
sense.
sure. And it brought the whole office together, no lie.
Yeah,
Like the
you
whole
got a sick-ass
office just
place,
looks
huh?
crazy. It definitely brings like more of an office vibe, you know? It's
Yeah.
like, yo, you're in the office now. You're working, you know? We were talking like it feels like legit, you know?
Professional,
It
yeah.
literally feels like we're in the office right here.
It's the little things, you know, that
Yeah,
make
literally. It's like the little W's. You gotta just keep taking them, and like some people are like, oh God, like, you know, like I can't get to where I want to be, but every step of the way counts, you know?
Yeah,
It
it's a
sounds
very
so cheesy.
Nah, it's for real though. Like this, like it's just so very. It's like contradicting because sometimes you gotta like full heartedly like go through with something, and sometimes you gotta go through it not knowing like.
Yeah.
And so it's like even with this, like we were like full heartedly, we're like let's get this fucking table, you know, and then fucking we pulled up with the table, and then we realized
Yo,
all
how
right,
hard it was actually gonna be, huh?
yeah, we gotta move
That shit,
shit
bro. I got off
around.
work at 2:30, and it's fucking 7 o'clock, and I'm still grinding. I've been at work since 6 a.m., bro. You
Damn,
know, it's like
yeah.
I've been working since 12, or for 12 hours, but it's like, fuck it. This is what it takes. You know,
Yeah,
at the end of the
definitely.
day, this is what, no one's gonna do it for me, bro.
Yeah.
You know,
So
no
what people
one-
don't see is that other side, you know, like
Yeah.
people think it's probably what you do all the time, but it's
Yeah,
like
yeah.
nah, bro, you gotta
I have a job.
yeah, you gotta
I
pay
really-
for it somehow.
I
you know?
really have a job. This office don't pay for itself, you
Yeah.
know. One day it will, but right now it doesn't, you know.
Yeah.
So I have an actual job that, you know, helps me fucking put food on the table, and it allows my brand to be fun. It allows me to have fun with my brand, and I don't have to worry about this drop has to sell out, because it's like I just have fun with this shit, and my job pays for everything else.
You
My
have
job
space
pays
to
for
play with shit.
literally, bro. You know, like I put some money aside every paycheck to be able to make some drops, and I don't know. I guess to put people on, like even now, I don't use my own money for my drops. I'll use a credit card.
Yeah.
So should I put them on game? Should we put them
I
on
mean,
game?
it. You got to be smart with it. He's not saying go get a credit card and
No,
get into debt.
not
So
saying that.
before
I'm
we
saying-
even step into it, like take your notepad out, listen carefully, because it's a very smart process. It definitely is.
It's a way of building your credit.
Yeah.
It's a way of making your clothes. Okay, so I got to a point in my brand. I'm just gonna fast a little forward. I got to a point in my brand
Yeah,
where
yeah.
I noticed every drop would sell well. I'm not saying sell out, just sell well, you know? And it took a while, bro. It took fucking 6 years, you know? But I got to a point where it would sell well. And I finally realized every drop pays for the next drop. So
Yep.
I realistically don't have to put in my own money to fund this, right? And then I got approved for like a little Venmo credit card, not even like no Visa, some bullshit little Venmo credit card, you know? I still use it to this day though. I got approved for like 1,800. Right now I'm at like 7,000. So that just shows you, you know,
Yeah, the
like
growth.
how much they trust me now, you know? So then what I did was I realized like, okay, I'm using this money and it's fine. I get it back at the end of the day. But why use my money when I got the bank's money? You know what I mean? Fuck using my money, you know? So I started paying stuff on the Venmo credit card, and then it would, you know, get my credit up. And then once I sold the stuff, let's say I made some t-shirts, I would pay for the screen printing, I pay for the t-shirts, let's say it was $300. Then I'd sell the t-shirts, let's say I made $400. I'd pay off the 300 and I'd keep the 100 cash, you
Yeah.
know? So now I had $100 cash. But I do the same thing the next time, you know? I would go make the hoodies, $600, you know? Let's say, I don't know, I'm just throwing bullshit numbers out there. Then I
Yeah.
would make 700, you know?
Yeah.
So then I would pay off the 600 credit card, keep the 100. So now I have 200, you know?
Yeah.
So like you said, it's a smart way of doing it, but you have to be sure your shit is going to be able to pay off that
Can't
credit
get
card.
lost in the sauce.
And if you can't pay off that credit card, be sure you have the money to pay it off.
Yeah, you
know?
better yeah.
But
Don't go full time.
you
Fucking
can't
pull
do
out a
that.
credit card
Yeah.
and then
Don't
just
do
like
that. Trust me. I remember I had a friend tell me one time he's a fucking has lots of money, bro. He's a very successful business. He told me one time, you know how I started my business? I was like, how? And he's like, I maxed out 4 credit cards, bro. And then it worked out, but I didn't I was like, yo, when he told me that, I was like, you're fucking insane, dude. That's crazy.
Yeah, that is crazy.
But looking back at it now, I'm like, bro, he maxed out 4 credit cards because he knew if he did that, he'd be able to.
That's how much he
you know?
trusted in the vision.
Literally, bro. He believed in himself that much. So looking back at it now, yo, homie smart as fuck, you know? He didn't use his money to start his business. He used 4 fucking different banks' monies, you know?
That's crazy, bro. And the banks, if they don't expect you to do it right, you know?
No, they want you to fuck up.
Yeah, so they will give you more cards. So yeah, please.
And that's why they're giving me more money. Because they're like, oh, if we give him 10 G's, he's gonna waste it, you know? But,
you're smart with it.
they don't realize, bro, you're funding my whole fucking organization over here, you know?
Yeah.
Shout out fucking Venmo. Give us a fucking deal.
Yeah, shout out Venmo, bro. Use code Woodlum on Venmo.
Yo,
Send us
shout out
money.
One day. Yeah. Imagine we actually had a Venmo deal. That'd be
Just
sick,
for the
dude. That'd be sign up.
podcast. Word.
That'd be
Word
dope.
machine.
One day.
Yeah.
Hey,
You
we're
get
not writing it off.
$5 with every Woodlum code you
I
use.
think everything is possible. We
Yeah.
talked about this shit, and look, we're here now. So
Look at this vision,
everything
bro.
is possible, bro. We talked about this pod for so long. We're doing it, so
10 episodes deep, bro. That's 2 months.
it's insane.
People don't realize, we're here every Tuesday, you know?
Literally, bro. That one week we did twice a week.
Yeah, and then, luckily, I feel like that was such a good setup for
was
us
dope.
because it helped us feel more organized. I feel like I've been less stressed with the videos for the last 2 episodes,
I feel like
know?
it did help us, even though it was hard that day. It did help us get ahead.
Oh, yeah. And, bro, with editing and everything, like I said, it boosted it. And now that we have, a video ahead, I think it also works our brain a lot because we're we can't retouch, you know?
Yeah, just same topic.
We can't recycle, so it's
Yes.
and obviously
always
we
have
have
to.
some brands we've recycled in some topics, but it says we also go with whatever's at the moment. You know, we're a podcast about fashion and culture and shit, so it's definitely whatever's here. We're
Yeah.
kind of talking about it or focus on it, which is sick, bro. I think this table
It feels so different.
yeah, it's
I
crazy.
feel
The
like
couch
I feel
is sick.
yeah, we're having a whole actual.
It's a-
It feels weird because I feel like the camera's not even here right now.
Yeah, type shit.
Because
This is
before
fire.
we would look and then we look at the camera, but now I just feel like
This is
we're
a
just here. You
conversation.
know, this is crazy.
Yeah,
This
I
is
mean,
insane.
and no more stuffed animals, kind of
yeah,
more
it's kind of
spacious.
sad, you know.
Hey,
But
but
yeah,
we
they
got,
were falling off the couch.
Yeah.
They were
yeah.
falling off the couch.
But bro, you've just got the most bizarre, insane collection of items. I mean, we should start here. I mean, where do you think is a good place to start? Really?
I think we go up and go down to the table.
Okay.
Because there's less stuff on the top. So on the top we have some mice from Father Steve. Shout out Father Steve. We
Oh,
have a
shout
little
out Father
Kirby
Steve.
that the homie gave me. Little Bape car I bought. That's actual Bape little car, which
Oh,
is
shit.
crazy. This is a Hoodlum homie Lego that a homie made for me. Shout out Pablo. And shout out Christian for giving me the Kirby.
and not yet.
I have Snoop Dogg up there and Rey Mysterio. I have a little Hoodlum box for the chains. I have another Rey Mysterio here that I got for Christmas last year. Shout out to homie Minigoo. He gave me this.
Okay.
I bought this John Cena because I really fuck with John Cena. Just some stickers and a $100 bill with Snoop Dogg's face on it, which is super cool. Shout out Joey for that one. I have a little of the Crow Supreme little
fire.
Lego thing. And then FTP cars, Hot Wheels, Flatboy Zombies, action
Sick,
figures,
yeah.
you know? I'm missing one. The fucking company that made these, bro, it's been 3 years now. I have not received them. These were the only 2 I received.
Oh, you.
And it took 2 years, dude. 2 years to get those 2. And the third one, the website shut down. People are calling this company a scammers and all that. I'm never getting that third one, yo.
Oh,
I
so
gotta
this
buy it
wasn't
resale.
official Flatbush?
That's an official Flatbush collab, but no one really got their shit. And some people even got it with the fucking cards upside down and shit. It's crazy, bro. It was a whole ass ordeal. And I'm still missing one. I paid money for the other one. That shit's still not here. Fuck that shit, bro.
What brand? Fig Biz.
Yeah, fuck 'em,
fuck
bro.
Fig
Fuck-
Biz.
No, it was Insidium.
Oh,
Yeah,
fucking
Insidium,
Insidium.
yo. I fucking, yeah, fuck them, dude. And I've been holding out. I could call my credit card company to get my money back, but I want the fucking action figure, and I don't think I'm getting that shit ever. But I'm holding hope. One day it'll arrive to my
Let's
doorstep.
hope. Yo, fuck.
Um,
What is it again?
fuck Insidium.
Yeah, Insidious.
In the
If you don't
meantime, fuck
fucking
you
send
guys,
this,
bro.
yeah, fuck y'all.
Send my shit. And then starting on that side, we have a little Supreme clock, little meaty from Wild Grinders, little toy, just a
Fire.
mug, hoodlum mug, Carpet Company, little babushka, little doll sitter, whatever they're called.
Yeah.
That's like a little monkey that I got in Mexico. He has like a joint in his mouth or a cigarette or whatever you want to call it, and it's like a piggy bank too.
Kind of
It's
looks like you.
made
Man.
out of a coconut, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, you calling? What are you trying to say?
I mean, he's
That's
got the
crazy.
glasses.
Oh
you
yeah,
got
you're
the
right.
glasses.
The little hat. Yeah,
Yeah,
kind of
come
does
on,
look like
buddy.
me. But I don't smoke though, so
Yeah.
that's the only thing. Like
That sucks, bro.
I just thought it was cool because it had the little joint in his mouth or whatever.
Monkeys
And
don't
then,
smoke either.
Yeah, shout out that monkey. He smokes. And then we have the WWE ring with Stone Cold Steve Austin and The Rock, and then the homie Swaggy's in the back as the referee. You already know.
You're.
Shout out Swaggy, yo. Thanks for fucking making cool ass shit. Keep making shit, bro.
Yeah,
You
keep
gotta
making
make
shit,
you
bro.
gotta make cool shit in fucking 2024, bro.
You gonna blow up.
This is a big ass mouse from Father Steve. I paid $150 for it, or like $120 or something, like off of Grailed, and it's worth like 300 right now for this little tiny little.
Yo, shout out Father
city.
Steve.
Yeah, shout out Father Steve. We have the good old. I was about to say Carpet Company, the good old Sunday lava lamp. Yo.
That's fire.
This is super cool. It's like a cool piece. I didn't think I'd like it as much as I do, but I love this.
It's
little
just a
lava lamp.
nice little.
It's so cool to have, and it's so intriguing to look at. You know?
Don't get lost in the sauce.
A little Supreme bobblehead, and then we have a little ashtray from Glow Gang. His little head comes up, and you can make it an ashtray, and then he can hold like your lighter or like your blunt or like whatever you want to put.
But you
there.
don't smoke.
Yeah, I don't smoke, so that's why he's brand new and he's just chilling. I just use him as a desk piece, and now it's an office little piece, you know. So,
It's fire, man.
but yeah, that's really all I have, and then a little mat for your glass or for your phone or for whatever you want to use
type
it for.
shit. Okay.
And yeah, that's really it, dude. Nothing
Alright,
crazy. This is a crazy setup.
This
It's gonna
is
be
insane.
weird to get used to me working here. Sometimes I'm gonna sit on there, so I have the whole table.
It's cool, yeah. You're gonna be able to move around. I think
Yeah,
that's like the
it's
most
weird.
like when you're creating though, like you kind of want to be like walking around.
It's gonna be
and,
nice
like,
to be able to throw shit down on the
Yeah.
table too.
bro, like
a whole
shirts and
t-shirt.
hoodies and shit.
It's gonna be
Yeah,
dope, you know. So
it'll be
that's
easier to
cool.
get like the cutouts.
Like and then folding stuff.
Oh,
We
yeah,
can fold it and
nice.
put it on the table. I'll have like a place to fold. Like this is a lot of stuff I'm just thinking about right now.
It's
Like,
great,
this is
bro.
gonna-
This is like
like,
such
help
a
with-
it's a good piece.
It's crazy, bro. And we got it for free. That was the craziest part too.
Yo,
Shout
this
out
is
my job for
nice,
that.
Bro, the funny thing is,
Yeah, bro, it's definitely crazy. Like we've been talking about getting this table for so long. We finally got it.
yeah,
I feel like it's gonna come in clutch. I feel like it was a good move for sure. You know, like I feel like it was definitely the right move. It brings a different life to the office.
yeah, it's definitely like, and it's all building, so like, the little W is like a table. What's next? Fucking by the end of the year, you'll be out of here type shit.
yeah,
like,
for sure, bro.
like, and that's definitely like all comes together with the little things, like you said, and then like.
Yeah.
Just putting in that work for sure, believing in your dream, kind of like manifesting it, but also like working extraordinarily hard, like you do shit. We don't do shit extraordinary. What is it? Oh fuck, people aren't extraordinary. They do shit. I can't remember the thing, but yeah, it's like we do shit, harder. We go harder in the paint than anybody else, type
Yeah.
shit. And it's like, oh yeah, like
I know what you're trying to say, but I don't know it either, so I don't even want to try. You
Good.
know? But I know what you're trying to say.
Bet,
trust
thanks.
me, they know what you're trying to say. We all know what you're trying to say, Google.
fire.
It's
Yeah,
fine. But yeah, bro, it's crazy out here. You just kind of have to work towards your goals, and if you manifest something, don't just think just because you say I'm gonna make $1 million, you're gonna make $1 million. Like, you gotta find a way to there. You
Like
gotta
how?
make it, and you know what I mean. That's the only way of doing it. It's like you kind of have to work hard, bro. You have to work as hard as you possibly can. Like,
yeah.
you gotta work harder than the next guy. That's
You're gonna
always
be
what I
up
think.
day and night type shit, like
That's always what I think in my head. Like, I gotta work harder than the next guy, you know?
Yeah.
Because, well, there's like this like thing where like, if you don't, how do you say it? If you don't like fucking outwork the next guy, they're gonna outwork you, type thing. So
Yeah.
it's like
That's
I
true,
always
bro.
have to work harder than everyone else, because if not, they're gonna outwork me. That's how I always look at it. Even if it's not that way, it's not like you have to look at it as competition, but in a way it is. You know what I
well,
mean?
it's like
Friendly competition.
yeah,
you know?
it's also like it's friendly competition, but also kind of survival at the fittest, at the same time, because you, like you said, you want to be on top. Like, yeah, there's a saying that I've heard that goes like, some people might be smarter than you, some people are naturally talented or better than you, but whatever you're not good at, make up with by working extra harder, you know, like fucking doing that extra push. You'll come up fucking just as fucking good as these other people just by working as hard, you know, like staying
Yeah.
consistent. And it's like, bro, like, you know, it's all starts with you and the dream, and then taking that dream into motion, you know, from like, you know, the paper to the fucking pen to the pad to like, oh, I need a model or I need to get this out to somebody. Like, it's just, it's the way it works, you know, like, and then you really have to figure out how you're gonna fucking get it to that person, you know, or how you're gonna fucking.
I remember when. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
Oh no,
But
you're good.
when we went to PuffCon, bro, it was like one of my biggest goals was like just getting like this hoodlum homie to Blasey. You know,
Yeah, yeah.
so it was like I'm gonna take some hoodlum homies and get it to Blasey. You know, and that was like I fucking did it, dude. Like first 5 minutes of me being inside PuffCon, I saw Blasey, found him, gave him a hoodlum homie. You know, and I don't know. It's like yeah, I manifested it, but I also took the steps to do it. I fucking drove 12 hours, you
Yeah,
know? I
yeah.
took my fucking plush dolls. I fucking snuck them into PuffCon, you know? Like shit like that, bro.
It's that extra work, and
And
people
then,
don't see that shit.
no, they just see a photo of him. Like, you know, like if I was a VIP or
He
something.
knows somebody. He knows
Yeah, like
somebody.
if
You
I'm
know,
VIP, like,
fucking hoodlum. Of course, you know
yeah.
someone.
But
Yo,
yeah,
shout out
bro.
Blasey though. I mean, he got nominated as the #1 fucking designer of the year.
I did see that from Avant Space. They had like
Yeah.
their own little list or
Or
whatever.
like category, yeah,
Yeah.
nominees or whatever. So shout out Avant Space, and then shout out fucking Blasey.
Shout out to
You
him.
know, he's really killing it with all his shit. You know, his clothing brand. You know, the Nothing Personal brand, and he's got like all these figures, all these fucking like items you can use. You
Yeah.
know, fucking.
He kills it.
He's definitely not just like printing shirts. Like
And
you know,
like everybody I've put onto Blasey's brand fucks with him. Like there's nobody that I put on that. It's kind of it's cool. You know, it's alright.
he's got something for everybody.
Literally, he
Or
kills
it's
it,
like
bro.
he's got raunchy shit like the fucking what's
The
that
bend
one?
over
girl?
Becky.
Yep, her.
Yeah, that goes.
Like
Or the homie Ashley with the tongue out.
oh damn
It's like
yeah.
an Ashley with the tongue out.
And that's what I'm saying. Like it's raw and also like it gives you like mad vibes, like the cartoon. You know?
Yeah, he kills it, bro. Like he has his own style, and not only does he design for himself and for his own brand, but he designs for the fucking biggest brands out there, the biggest.
You don't even know it.
Celebrities, yeah.
I
Literally.
think he had
Rey
posted the other
Mysterio,
day or
Lil
something.
Wayne,
Oh, that's fire.
all those brands, bro. Freaking V-Lone.
Damn.
He did like the V-Lone Juice World stuff.
Oh, that was him.
Yeah.
Damn, that's crazy. I really like that drop.
With the like half face or whatever
Yeah.
that they did. He's done a lot of brands runts. He's done like the Coochie runts, the Coochie
Oh,
runts
yeah.
bag. A lot of the run stuff. He did a collab with Don Murphy's recently that went crazy. So I think Blasey deserves Designer of the Year. I thought he even deserved that shit last year, you know? So
Type shit. He's been working for it, you know.
yeah, I don't know
That's
who
what it
else will
takes.
beat him, and I think he's gonna take it this year. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Like,
Nobody's out here really influencing everybody like as hard, or even just like, you know, he be fucking kicking it with all types of people. He be in the like fucking the smoking scene. He be talking to Jolly Roger type shit. Like
he kills it, bro.
he's the guy that people want to be with. You know, he's that.
tapped in.
Yeah, he's tapped in, and so it's
Yeah.
like, bro, that's fucking wild. I think like, and he's a very influential person. Talking about Avant Space and everything, they had there also a section for most influential people. Clint from Cortez got it.
Yeah.
Which is kind of like.
Kind of crazy, you think, or?
Yeah, cause like, I mean, the influence is like, I could see where he's really pushing the UK hard. You know, I mean, I guess if you look at it, the UK is smaller than the United States. I think.
Maybe.
Perhaps, but
We'll see. Boom.
boom, fact check. But you know, if it is, like, I feel like okay, that kind of makes sense. You know, you try and get more emotion and stuff, but it's like, and he's bringing shit over here. You know, so maybe we're not seeing it here in Utah type shit.
Yeah, I think we're in a little bubble. And
Yeah.
we just don't see it. But maybe in like LA
The
or
New
the New
Yorks,
York scene.
Chicago.
We have to go out there soon and check it out.
Well, bro, fucking Atlanta streetwear fashion show. I'm gonna get us some dates, you know, for July. Hopefully
Gotta
around
head
there.
out there,
We're
too.
gonna run it out there.
Honestly, bro, I think he has to be running it if he got a Supreme collab.
And then he got also by
It was a
Avant
good Supreme
Space.
collab.
It
though,
was
you know?
yo the fucking just we already talked about
Yeah,
how
that shit's whack.
underwhelming
We're
it
not
is.
even talking about it again.
But he got collab of the year by Avant Space as
Yeah.
well. Fucking
The
Nike.
Nike.
and Cortez. I don't remember seeing it, so I can't really speak on it.
I think it's a black shoe. It's an Air Max. I think.
There you go.
Yeah.
You know, like very
That's cool.
influential, I guess.
Yeah, I guess.
I mean, like you said, like Blasey was a very influential person. I think even fucking somebody like of the likes of Ass Pizza, you know, with his 50 state tour, like
That was cool. I don't think Ass Pizza's like think his name kind of
It
stops
comes
him.
ups
You
and
know,
yeah.
stops him from getting all those like.
Well, I mean, so speaking on his name and saying it
Wait.
stops
Before we
him.
move on to the
Oh,
ass pizza stuff, we have one more thing.
I'll do it.
Sneaker of the year.
Oh shit.
The
Well,
big red boot. We have two more things. One more thing after this. But the
okay.
big red boot sneaker of the
What is
year.
the legitimacy of Avant Space?
Um,
You follow them a little more than I do.
I think they post some legit stuff. It's kind of like another grounded. Shout out
Shout out
grounded.
Stay Grounded.
But
Our
yeah,
main
it's
source.
yeah. Shout out them. But Avant Space came up a little bit this week. You know, I think
Yeah,
it's the same
Stay Ground's
thing.
been a little dry.
But I
I
think
mean,
it's another Instagram brand you can pay to get your stuff marketed. I don't know. It's
all right, all right.
it's a news brand.
Big Red Boot. How do you feel?
I mean, what is the legitimacy of our podcast? You know, I guess it's the same thing.
Only fashion and culture fucking podcast in
Yeah,
Utah, bro.
fuck all y'all.
Oh well, I mean, well,
Fuck
not
all
fuck
y'all.
all
Fuck
y'all.
all y'all.
Nah,
Culture and fashion podcast. This is the only one.
Yeah, well, we're about to take off for real. I mean,
Sneaker of the year, Big
Red
Red Boot.
Boot.
I saw Sneaker of the Year also be winning somewhere else, other lists. It was the
Stay Grounded
the
did it.
Pine
The
the
Pine
Pine
Green.
Green
Oh,
Forest.
Complex.
Um,
Well, that's the thing is like, I get maybe Avant Space is doing like not mainstream brands because we looked at the other competitors and they were not like shoes that you would
True,
see.
yeah.
So I guess that maybe does make sense. Like maybe they're doing, but
a little bit more
Mischief.
because they are underground. The Von Space is more of like the SoundCloud.
Okay, so
Yeah.
like underground.
That's why they be
Okay.
posting the balaclavas and all that.
Yeah,
like,
so this
you know.
is this starting to make sense. We're unlocking this
I
together
think
as
you're
we
right.
go.
Yeah, they are
So.
more. There's a more underground list. We're
But
kind of tapping into the underground.
As an
which is
underground
cool.
shoe,
With the Clint.
the red boot. No.
Nah, that's whack. No, I think even then,
Yeah.
I think they could have gave that to something better. Big Red Boot is off of any list that I've ever seen for Sneaker of the Year. It was cool for a day, maybe a week. Other than that, I don't ever want to see it again. I don't ever want to hear about it again. They should have never
They
made
just
the
keep
black one. They should have
collabing,
never made
crop.
the yellow one. They should have just left it at the red and called it a day. I think the resale market on that boot alone. So I'm going off right now. I think the resale alone, where it was $1,000 and then now it's like fucking 200 or whatever it is, will show you enough that it's not there. It's not it. It was cool for a week, but that's it. And I feel like that was a trend this year or last year, which was 2023, was the sneaker of the week. Every sneaker that came out was cool for a week and then it was over. You know, so
I mean, we just got so much
it was
this year.
so much, and then they're oversaturating. They're dropping fucking 1,000 Jordan 1 colorways. You know, it's not cool anymore. And honestly, bro, if Nike took like a few months off, I think we would all be okay with it.
Yeah, I mean,
I
but
think if, like-
Nike's not going to.
They should.
I feel like they definitely should bounce off for real.
You
But
know,
I
they
mean,
should definitely chill on all the dunks and all that. Like we should. As much as I love dunks, where you see me wearing them every week, it's over. It's you know what I mean. Like y'all can relax for a little bit.
the
We
people
don't
that
need-
were into it really, it was a niche culture, and now it's not even a niche culture
we
anymore.
don't
It's
need that many
just,
shoes, bro. Think about the environment.
we talked about it. Like, how crazy is it? Like, even with fakes, like, there's a world where it's like these are fakes and these are real. Like, what does
Dude,
that even mean?
And you know what's been crazy nowadays? I've been getting ads on my Instagram for people selling fakes, but they're saying it's fake. Like, why spend your money on real clothes when the fake one is same quality or even better for cheaper?
Well, that's all I've been seeing now too. Is like, oh, these shoes are just as close, like, and
It's like, bro, when did fakes become okay, dude? Like,
well,
you don't,
people always been trying to pull off reps.
I know, bro, but like,
It's
not
been a thing
okay.
since the 2000s. I think the 2000s was like when the rep game went high, because that's when the internet first dropped. Like, it was coming in clutch. I feel like everybody was like, you either had the legit, and that's when it was harder to get legit shit.
people were wearing like the SpongeBob Jordans.
I haven't seen those. I don't even
I
want to
just
see
think
those.
it's like one of those things where you don't gotta like, if you don't have it like that, you don't have it like that.
You don't gotta, and that's the
You
thing
don't
is
gotta
everybody's
have it
like,
that.
and so I think they tried doing that
You
on the
don't gotta
sneakers
fake
app
it
with
to have it
fucking
like
like, oh, you got it, you got the drop. But it's also like, bro, people that don't got it like that are getting that drop,
But like, bro, it's like I don't know. It kind of in a way, I don't know, bro. Like if you don't have it like that, you don't have it like that, and you don't like, bro. I
Sorry,
don't have the
blue
Louis
in your face.
Vuitton bag, But like then again, I'm not like out here like getting the fake one because I want a Louis Vuitton bag really badly. I don't. But I'm just saying,
Yeah.
But if you don't have it like that, you don't have it like that,
You don't
bro.
gotta get it
And
like
you don't
that.
gotta go buy the reps. Save that money.
Yeah, that's true
Why are
too.
you know what I mean? Save the money. You act like nobody's gonna realize you're wearing reps.
Yeah, that too.
You
And I
know?
mean,
And it doesn't matter at the end of the day. It
it's
doesn't matter
just
if
a
you wear reps or
fucking. It's a
not.
whole fucking
But
problem.
it's like, bro, like that's the same thing. It goes back to why are you buying reps to look cool? Wearing this shit doesn't make you look cool. I don't look fucking cool. I look like a fucking clown right now. You know what I mean? So it's like,
Yeah.
bro, like, what are you buying this shit for? What are you spending your money on this shit for? You know, it's like,
Who you trying to impress?
literally, who are you trying to impress, bro? Like, who are you? Like, what? Like, maybe you'll impress that one girl that doesn't know shit about sneakers, and yeah, maybe but like, I don't know, bro. Who are you really trying to fucking like? Who? If somebody that knows about this shit, they will call your ass out.
How did
Well,
we
maybe
get
not even call
here?
your ass out, but they will. They will know.
How did we get here?
We started talking about reps, yo. Reps are not okay.
How did we get here though?
I think we're talking about the big red boot.
Just fuck
And-
reps and big red boot, bro. Look how much it agitated us.
Fuck them.
Yeah, fuck them, bro. Fuck reps. Fuck the boot. Fuck the people who did
Yeah,
that.
guys, for real.
Yo,
And fuck Fulton County for keeping Young Thug locked up, yo.
oh lord.
Free Young Thug. He ain't even do nothing. Young Thug is a good man. He one time let me borrow his private jet so I can pick up my grandma. And then I brought my grandma back and I was like, oh, Young Thug, here's your private jet back. He said, nah, Slime, keep that. Just like that. He did that with his nose. And he said, keep that private jet. And now I have a private jet that I take to work every day.
Oh, okay.
Shout out Young Thug, bro. Shout out him. The gas is expensive.
Free
But
Young
it's worth
Thug.
it. Free Young Thug, bro. And
Polluting
nigga-
the air.
Nah, fuck it. Fuck the air.
You just said care about the environment for shoes, and then you driving a private.
Yeah, it's fine.
All right, but I mean, yeah, free YSL, free fucking Young Thug. This is a case that's been going on for over 2 years, type shit now.
Insane,
Caught him
dude.
on a RICO case, with like over
Hella
182
charges,
charges,
yo.
which is insane. I'm gonna pull up my notes here. Sorry, I didn't want to, but I guess. So it's just insane. It's fucking Gunna got released. Hold on, in December 14th of 2022. So it's been a full year since Gunna got released.
And Gunna had a good year last year.
Yeah, oh, he had an amazing year. I mean, fuck you,
For
mean.
being a snitch.
Yeah,
I
fuck
think
you,
he
mean.
killed it.
The funny thing is, he took this racketeering charge, pled guilty, and 7 other defendants for YSL followed by.
Yo, 7 is crazy. I didn't know 7.
Okay.
That's insane.
And so Young Thug is left of 6, which is insane too because
So there's 6 there's 5 and Young
And
Thug,
Young Thug.
including that's 6 total. That's insane. Left. And
left.
there's 7 that are.
They're holding
took a
it
plea
down,
deal.
They're gonna get the biggest payout, but it's crazy because since Young Thug's been in fucking prison, the violent crime rate in Atlanta has risen to 60%, which is like holy shit. Like
And you have to know that's gonna happen.
you can realize who was the boss man. Like he was running shit, bro. He kept shit in control. He was definitely fucking, running shit. People were going through him.
Well, that's the thing, dude. It's like when El Chapo gets locked up, it's like a power vacuum, Like, once that top dog fucking gets taken away from his top spot, everyone wants to be the top dog, So they'll do whatever to rise to the top, And it's a way of, I think, I don't know how this works in the street or whatever, but I think it's a way of getting, your name out there via, how do you say, via... I guess aggression or being
Getting locked
scaring
up
people.
or violent?
How you get your name out there.
Oh, yeah,
You
Doing
scare
crime.
people in a way. You kind of threaten them or whatever.
It also depends what their violent crime is, what's considered under violent crime. Because selling drugs or
Definitely,
doing
yeah,
drugs could
selling
be
drugs,
violent crime.
Guns, having guns on
Guns,
you
yeah.
is probably a thing.
So, but I mean, yeah, Atlanta's running amok, fucking keep doing that shit. It's not as bad as Cali with them fucking rioting and shit, but I think the craziest part of this trial and case is they're basing a lot of it off of, fucking lyrics. They're basing it off of social media posts and fucking even clothing
Their
brand
chains,
items. Yeah.
their,
If
all
you
that.
got slime on you, you're fucking.
YSL, wearing YSL somewhere.
Yeah,
it's over for you.
It's all crazy, and it's fuck. I don't remember the act, but so Young
The RICO
Thug's.
Act?
No. Oh, well, not that they're pushing on Young Thug. Young Thug is trying to get an act for him signed where they can't use their lyrics.
Oh, kind of like a freedom of speech type
Yeah,
thing.
kind of thing.
Yeah.
I forgot what it was called, but yeah. So he's trying to do that because they're obviously going close to close. Too
He's saying that
close.
this is his art, right?
Yeah. So this is the way he expresses himself. Which is a fucking insane way to express himself. I mean, What
I
are
have
some of the lyrics?
I have some lyrics here. So this is lyrics that the judges read out loud in court. He read out loud, "Cooking white bricks."
That's insane.
You know,
Like,
cooking
why?
white bricks. I think we all know what cooking white bricks means. And
I guess
Young Thug is out here making fucking butter, dude. Young Thug likes butter on his pancakes and shit, so he's out here cooking white bricks of butter. What
for
else could it
sure.
be,
I
you know?
mean, could have
Cooking
been
white bricks. That's I just
sugar.
yeah.
Fucking just
He's making sugar
yeah.
on his free time. He
Dough, you
likes.
know. Yeah, cooking white bricks.
Um,
Dough is fucking pancakes, so
he could be talking about
it could be
a
anything.
lot of stuff.
All right.
Playing Jenga, maybe.
Wait.
You know, whatever.
All right,
You
for
know?
sure. Yeah,
Okay.
playing Jenga.
And then the next, the next word is killing 12 shit.
Killing 12 shit. Yeah,
So
like,
12 is like he just ate a dozen of donuts.
Yeah, killing a dozen of donuts. I killed a
12
dozen
shit right
shit.
here,
Yeah.
You know.
He's like
Maybe
thinking about it, you know, progressing. Like,
maybe where he goes bowling, instead of 10 pins, it's 12 pins. So he's like knocking 12 pins down.
damn, killing 12
shit.
shit.
You know? I don't know. I don't see anything wrong with those.
That
lyrics,
was pretty cool. Yeah, I mean,
dozen of donuts makes sense.
yeah.
Or a dozen of whatever. It doesn't have to be donuts. Maybe he was killing a dozen of bitches. He was killing 12 bitches. Like
Pussy,
like,
yeah, but
you know
yeah,
what I
yeah,
mean?
yeah.
Like what
For
if,
sure.
like, you know? It could be anything. Killing
Yeah.
12 what? He didn't say police, 12 police officers. No, he said
I don't even know how
I
you
don't
got
know.
that.
Yeah.
All right, next. What's the
Next
next?
thing you know,
What is it?
the judge, I'm telling you, the judge said this in court.
So the judge read these out loud.
Out loud in court. Fuck a judge.
All right.
You know? Maybe he was
He's talking
watching-
about God, like, you know, right or wrong type shit. Like,
Yeah.
maybe he's like, you know, fuck.
Like, don't judge me. Fuck
Yeah.
when you judge me.
Yeah, fuck when you judge
Maybe
me.
it was like it rhymed in like fuck a judge. Like when you judge me, you know, like fuck a judge.
Yeah, definitely.
I'm gonna hit you with the nuggie.
All right,
You know,
for
something
sure.
like that.
yeah.
I don't know.
Nuggie is
Something.
crazy.
Yeah, I haven't been using it in a long time. Nuggie. Fuck a judge.
Is that it? Is that all
You're
you got?
fat like a pudge. Yeah, those are just some memorable ones that I kind of.
Uh.
I don't know. I don't think any of those are bad though. I think he's fine. I think he'll get out soon enough.
Yeah,
and
free
they
him.
have been
Wait,
tracking-
I don't think he's gonna get out.
they've been
anytime
tracking his case.
Did you hear they tried to slip him a perk and they caught him?
Yeah, and they like have overheard people on the jail phones talking about stuff, bad stuff. Yeah, it's bad, bro.
Yeah.
It's bad. I saw.
What does YSL stand for again?
YSL?
Young-
Young Successful Life.
Young Successful Life, yeah.
Definitely. There was
You
like
know,
the Young
preach.
Successful Life. Thug stands for truly humble under God.
Yes, sir. Truly humble under God.
Slime stood for.
I'm gonna get that tatted on me.
Can we pop
Thug.
up there's like a list of stuff.
Oh, yeah,
what the
the-
word stood for.
Boop. I don't know where it's gonna be now.
It's like, yeah, wherever it is now, we'll have to figure it out and then we'll point there next time.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be in the center for sure. But
There was a lot of stuff that they were trying to say was, you know, bad.
how do you feel lyrics though?
I think they shouldn't be able to use lyrics. And
He
my
already
thing is,
made
like-
that money. That money's
my thing
gone.
is, like,
Whatever they're trying to
they
get him
only
on.
use lyrics for rappers. They don't use lyrics when the country person's saying like, "I fucked my cousin down in Georgia."
That's
you
not
know? Like,
illegal.
but still though, like
Wait,
they don't
is it?
be, They don't be using like you know what I mean, like these country artists' lyrics against
But
them.
these country artists aren't getting locked up.
Well, okay, maybe some of them do. I don't know. I don't know if they do or not. But let's say they do. You know, they wouldn't use their lyrics against them. You know, like,
Well,
they
but
wouldn't say,
I think
like-
it's because of what it's saying. If a country artist was like, "Yeah, I killed that guy," or like, you know,
they
like,
still wouldn't, bro. It's like that thing.
I think
where
it's
they're-
because it's like so blatantly placed. You know, fuck 12
we
shit,
literally
kill 12
no,
shit or
we-
whatever.
No, we disproved. all
You know,
this.
fuck a
These are all
judge.
disproven. These are all.
What was the
disproven.
first one?
If they want me to go in there and freaking stand
Freaking
trial for Young Thug myself,
Alright,
I will,
alright.
bro. I'll put on a tuxedo.
yo, fuck Gunna, fuck you mean?
Fuck you mean? I'll play that.
That was a
like,
banger.
like,
Well, it got overplayed after, but it was
It was alright.
it was a pretty good banger.
it was alright.
I mean,
But they've been tracking this case since 2013, yeah. It's been 10 fucking years, bro. Almost
they've been
11
watching.
years.
Well, he's been doing shit for a minute now.
And like
He's
they've
the
been tracking his every
OG.
move. Like there are some lyrics where he's like, "We shot at your Tahoe" or something, and then they pull up like a case of, "Oh, they actually did shot at Tahoe."
Yeah.
And then there are lyrics like, "After we shot at your mama, you've been real quiet" or something like that. And then there's like, "Oh, after like you know, there's actually been a shooting from
Yeah.
you know, they shot at someone's mom's house or something."
Well, that's it. I mean, I'm not trying to like, say anything here, but it's the same thing with like King Von and Little Durk and them. There's a YouTube channel that's been like.
Traplo Ross.
Is that what it is?
Traplo Ross.
All right, shout out Traplo Ross. You know who I'm talking about exactly. And yeah, and he tells the stories from the song lyrics, which they're legitimate. I mean, I'm not saying they're legitimate, but it adds up. I mean, if you do the math, the math be mathing. But it's so crazy to go and self snitch on yourself like that in a song.
They have a lot of like charges against them from like possession of drugs, paraphernalia, dealing, like stuff like that. Or
Yeah,
like,
the violence assault and
something to distribute, like whatever. Possession with intent to distribute or whatever it's called. Shit. And then
this shit going crazy.
Yeah, it's going insane now. Then they had like the like, I don't know, having guns in his house and also having like meth and stuff in his house, which is probably cocaine.
Cooking bricks up in the kitchen, or what did? Oh, that's what it was.
Cooking white bricks.
White bricks up cooking
white bricks. And then he had assault with a deadly weapon. Aggravated assault with a deadly weapon was one of them. And then I think there's like 182 times, or like allegedly, that they have brought up that they are either saying, wearing, or like doing gang related stuff, or they're doing gang related stuff while like saying slime or wearing something related to slime.
Which is insane. Like, how do you think they're attacking clothes? Like,
that's insane. Imagine like.
What are they doing? Like going through the pictures of
and looking, yeah, like there's a chain
and chains and shit, yeah, because they do have YSL chains and shit.
They literally do that. Like in this photo, you can see Jeffrey wearing a slime chain. No, Jeffrey is Young Thug's name.
Oh.
Yeah, they're like wearing a slime chain and shit. So they're actually doing that, like looking at all their like. It's insane, bro. And
yeah, fuck that.
I mean, we're talking about it now, and there's like probably way better stuff we can be talking about, like.
It's just free Young Thug,
but it's just like it's fucked, and it's fucked up that they're holding homie, and I understand that maybe he did some bad shit or whatever, but at the end, give him a second chance. Yeah, at the end of the day, so did O.J. Simpson, and O.J. Simpson's still free. So,
you think O.J. Simpson really did it?
Nah, I think he's fine. I think he's a good guy.
Yeah, I think he's a good guy too, bro.
But speaking of O.J. Simpson, A$AP Bari is out here.
Insane. They're all crazy.
Bro. Literally, A$AP Bari. He has to get off the internet.
Got to get off whatever he's on.
I don't think he's done anything good ever since the V-Lone shirts came out.
He's just a fucking B-boy type shit, Like
he's a woman abuser, and that's all we get from A$AP Bari. But he's crazy right now. A$AP
attacked him so quick, didn't even say what he said. Just attacked the fuck out of him.
A$AP Bari came out and
crazy.
Said, Lil Wayne
and Ken Carson
and Kenny Boy Carson are the best dressed rappers of 2023.
That's fucking crazy.
That's an insane statement.
Hold on. First off,
these are some Lil Wayne fits, first of all.
Yeah, this is like pop. Lil Wayne hasn't been popping since like 2012, bro.
The last good Lil Wayne fit was when he was wearing truck fit 10 years ago.
Yeah. And then Ken Carson dresses like a homeless person.
I don't even know who Ken Carson is.
I think...
Is he like a Playboy Cardi stan?
Yeah, type of guy.
I don't know who he is.
Opium.
They're gonna roast me in the comments.
Opium! I don't even know. Yeah.
I don't know, bro. But
who is he even like to say anything?
A$AP Bari, a woman abuser? I don't know. I don't know who he is.
Like, why would he even like felt like he had an opinion to like... Unless he's like trolling or something, but like...
I hope he's trolling.
Yeah, because, it's kind of sad. Just to like... These rappers really want to just talk about anything fucking...
I guess anything to just get
him on the...
Well, look, we're talking about him.
And so fucking Stay Grounded posted that shit too. So it's like, obviously, shout out Stay Grounded. But, since we think those two people are obviously not the best dressed rappers. And he was saying in 2023. But I think as of like, we're in a generation right now. So it's like kind of like who sets the trends and who do you think is like very influential? Or just like people want to look up to or anything like that? Like... Who do you think is very trendsetting? Rapper-wise.
Top one, Kanye West, no question. Whatever Kanye does, people fucking
put that on.
Look at this whole new style. People hoodies. People. I don't think people realize this whole
the hoodies
boxy fit is Kanye West. Shit, yeah.
The no string, like
all that shit is Kanye West. The washes, all that shit.
Vintage watch, like all that shit. He brought it back, type shit, and he did that
Kanye.
shit.
And then the colors, like using the different, the purples, like tones, using the all that. Top one, Kanye West for sure. I don't give a fuck. All that
And he's
other.
putting that shit on and out, and so like, but who do you think is out here wearing it and like also very? Well, I guess it's also very. It's a very
So I'd say
broad
Kanye
topic.
West, and then after that, personal opinion after that, because I think for sure it's Kanye, but personal opinion after
And that
that,
makes sense. There you go. Yeah, that's a good way to put it.
Tyler the Creator.
Okay.
My personal opinion. He's more of a grandpa style. I think as we talk about these people, we'll probably have photos coming up.
Yeah, I
But he's more
don't
of
I
a
wouldn't say
grandpa.
like grandpa. He's got like some rich Russian like mafia kind of
Well,
vibe.
he'd be wearing like his little vests and his little collared shirts and all that. It's
Yeah,
kind of grandpa-esque, you know?
shorts. Yeah,
Yeah,
always
his like
shorts.
loafer shoes.
Yeah, but
You
like I
know?
said, it's a rich golfer kind of vibes. Like it makes sense, but
His brand's golf, so it
yeah,
kind of
kind
makes
of makes
sense, I
sense.
guess.
Like I
And then
mean,
Little Yachty, which is kind of copying Tyler a little bit.
I think what Tyler did in a sense, and there's probably other people don't come at me that have done this before too. Is like be very open with like with his feminine side, you know, like very and public about it too. Like getting his nails done, you know, obviously you can tell his fucking face is always like he's got skincare routines, like very taken care of guy, like you know. So I think like even with the grills, you can see like his style of grills like very different from a regular grill,
Hmm.
and so like yeah, you can see like Lil Yachty in instance now is very copycat in a sense, but you could tell inspired because it's like the drip and everything when it comes down to it, and even like the images we talked about the other day. I can post them up again. Like, yeah, you can tell he looks up to him. I think someone that I would think also from like personal opinion is like ASAP Rocky, where it's like you know he be wearing the weirdest shit, like how he did the F1 shit. You know,
Hmm.
like he's always wearing the most like the fucking I'm gonna bring it up the boxers. Like he just and like that's little stuff, but you know he'd be doing like the most like high fashion wear shit, walkways and shit like
Yeah.
that. And so I think he's also another influential person where people get a lot of taste from. Because I mean like people would used to say Travis Scott was like you know the best fucking influential, well
I mean,
dressed.
well, I was about to touch on him, but you did.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I think no, you're good. But I think you're right because he was. Remember when he was wearing like the Jordan ones? What did everyone start wearing? You know,
Jordan
Jordan
one.
ones, and then they were wearing it with those like cargo pants.
Yeah.
You know, everyone's wearing Jordan ones cargo pants. You know,
That's literally
and
it's
then
dunk cargo
he was
pants, you know.
off that, and then he started wearing the dunks, and then dunks shot up in price. It was like every dunk Travis put on shot up in
Everybody
price. Every
wanted it.
single dunk, you know.
Yeah.
And then I feel like now that he's in his Utopia shit, I feel like not a lot of people are wearing what he's wearing because it looks so futuristic that it's
He
like
went very like he's very like rocker now, you know,
it's
like type
super
shit.
like
Very
how is like
opium.
he's wearing like a fucking very opium for
Yeah,
sure.
super opium.
But I feel like someone's still in the Jack Boys collective, but I feel like wearing some stuff that's a little bit more wearable
Yeah.
is Don Toliver right now.
Yeah.
I think he's killing it fashion wise.
Yeah, and very like yeah,
He,
he kills it.
you know, every fit he puts on, he puts that shit on, and even
Type
if it's
shit.
just shorts and a t-shirt, it looks great on him.
Which he
You
usually
know,
goes out with, but it's a fucking banger type shit, you know?
it's
Yeah.
crazy. So I think any of those people could have been, you know what I mean? Better. I hope, ASAP Bari is tripping. I hope that he's
I'm like, what made you think like I'm gonna wake up today and say this shit? Cause it's end of the line for him.
insane.
Yeah.
And I know we were gonna touch on Ass Pizza and we didn't.
Yeah, I was gonna say we kind of went
Yeah.
all over the place.
Yeah, but we'll go back to Ass Pizza now for people who have been watching.
Yeah.
So Ass Pizza is coming out with the brand. He said this month in January he was gonna drop every single week, every single Friday he was gonna have a new drop. His new brand's name is Babbitt.
Okay.
That's his last name.
Yeah, yeah.
Austin Babbitt. That's his name. His fucking government name, I guess. But yeah, he's dropping new clothes. Supposedly, this clothes is gonna be more higher end. It's gonna be more expensive. It's gonna be higher quality. It's gonna be hand distressed. All that other stuff. It's gonna be super different. I'm excited to see what he comes out with. We haven't seen any
I
of it.
like it. I think the name, like the whole concept of it, is like very playable with, like in a sense where, like you said, this new brand he wants to like make it high fashion in a sense.
At the moment, he has 3 brands. He has Ass Pizza. He has the 730
Tony,
footwear.
yeah, 730
And
footwear.
then he has a brand called Fake Tree, which he makes
Oh,
like
yeah.
plush toys and
Yeah.
other stuff.
Those Kirby's
as
were sick
well.
as fuck.
He made like a little Spider-Man mask. That was pretty
Oh
cool.
yeah, that
We
one
can
was cool
probably
as
pop
fuck.
it
Yeah, that
up.
one was fire. I actually like
Um,
that. Yeah, I think Ass Pizza in a sense is like a crazy ass insane name. So I think going to Babbitt, and then like also like this last year he did that controversy with the Walmart thing, I think people were like, oh shit, you know. I'm wearing an Ass Pizza beanie right now. I got on across the 50 state tour or
Shout
whatever.
out Ass Pizza. He's
Shout
really
out Ass
cool.
Pizza.
Yeah, we
Really
fuck with
cool
him.
guy, very nice, you know, a humble
Humble.
dude. Very attentive to all his people. I think that was like my favorite part was like he gave the time of day to everybody that came out, you
Bro,
know.
he was fucking tagging for hours, bro.
Yeah. I think like bro, he hit
Oh,
up some guy's hood. Do you have
yeah,
pictures
two
of that?
guys' hoods. Yeah,
Yeah,
I
we'll
have a
we'll pull
video.
those up. It's crazy.
Crazy, dude.
And
He was
like that was just
balling.
the Utah one, and I'm like, imagine anywhere else that isn't
Yeah,
Utah.
it's
So
crazy.
I think, but with this like higher stuff, you
He
know.
went on a holiday tour too, like all around New York and
Oh
stuff.
yeah,
Yeah,
I saw that.
yeah.
I think pulling away from like doing this ass pizza thing and then like Babbitt putting his like last name as his signature, it's like his evolution, in a
Mm-hmm.
sense. So he's like evolving from like this stuff that was like probably like his art and shit, but it's his art's evolved now where he thinks it's like next level, and like you said, qualities, attacking shit probably way different now.
Yeah.
I think this year like I've seen a lot of people change their game plans in a sense, like from official brands to like fucking like even me. I think the like scene is just so constantly changing all the time, with even just like what the fuck people like bro, if you're not in this week's type of like feed, you're not gonna be in next week, and you're not gonna ever catch on type shit. Like,
I feel like you live and you learn, and like people are changing, but it's because they learned, you know.
and there's a big way to attack this. I mean, Ass Pizza's been in for how long, and so like fucking restarting a whole new brand is very like it's a tough start. Cause yeah, he's got the name for it, but that doesn't mean people are gonna come fuck with you instantly, just cause that's your name. Cause you have a bigger name for yourself.
It's yeah, bro. Honestly, like I feel like it's a good move. I feel like I'm excited to see what he comes out with, and I think it'll be good for him, you know.
It's crazy, bro. Like we're gonna see what fucking Ass Pizza's got this year. Yeah,
Literally, like
he's
what?
gonna attack it.
And he's also has his Ass Pizza brand and his Babby brand and all the other stuff we talked about. So it's like,
How do you think he's gonna keep it fresh? Like, is it a one item drop or it's gonna be a full run?
dude, the thing with Ass Pizza is you can't count him out ever.
Cause it's like,
He's been running the game for fucking forever, you know.
yeah,
And he's still running the game. He's the only person I know that's ever done a 50-state tour like that. You know?
that's just insane, bro. Alaska and Hawaii, like it's
He
just
killed it.
yo. He had
did
people
it all.
following him every state, like
Every state we met the guy, and like it's crazy, bro. And we can't count him out. I think he has millions of ideas.
he's
gonna
cooking
kill.
up, bro. He's been cooking, and I think that's what's the part
I
that's
have
most
no doubt.
insane.
No doubt in Ass Pizza.
I'm just like, damn, like how, like like to just keep it creatively fresh. But then again, I understand because like once you already have the tools and you've learned how to like use your tools really and apply yourself, I think
But
that's
like
when it.
he's been doing this for however many years, you know. So it's like it's not really hard for him to keep.
Yeah,
It
he's
fresh.
like got it going.
He's done so many things.
He's tapped
He's
in
been
type
off
shit.
so many things, you know, like the bags that you're making, like he was making a long time ago,
Yeah.
you know. And no disrespect to your bags, I fucking
No, I
love
get
them,
it's
you
like
know?
a trend that
But
comes
it's
back.
like
Type
one
shit.
of those things where it's like he could start doing that again. He doesn't do it anymore. You
Yeah.
know? There's so many things he could do, and Ass
And
Pizza's
people
so
killed
smart.
it.
And
But I even like I fuck with the shoes because he took like the up tempo silhouette and like he did that one, and then he's got the UGG boot
well, look
also.
what he did with the patches,
Which one?
the 50-state patches.
What about it?
Like who's thinking?
Oh,
of
who
that?
does that? Yeah.
You know?
He went all out, yeah. He literally went all out. I think, and like we talk about the Discord also, where it's like, bro, that adds more value because if you have people from all over the country
Uh-huh.
and you make fucking, these unique patches, people are gonna want them, like.
Literally. There's still people that want them to this day on the Discord. You know?
Yeah, and it's like, bro, like that's a constant, like he's making his own resale market, Same thing with those fake tree, like with the Kirby's, bro. I saw him reselling for crazy prices.
Yeah.
Like, it's insane. Like he's definitely making his own market. He's over here doing his own shit. He talked about margins, after his tour. He talked about all those numbers, bro. Those are insane numbers, dude. Like it's the same thing with the fucking denim tears. Like those numbers, just like you're like, holy fuck, like wow.
It's crazy out here, bro, and it really like pushes you to do it too. You know, because it's
Yeah.
like you see all these numbers of what's stopping you from doing it. You know, it's like you could be them too.
And it's all about like taking that time, You can't rush. You can't think it's gonna happen from night to day. Like you've been doing this for fucking what, 8 years now?
Yeah, almost, bro. In fucking June of this year, it'll be 8 years.
And it's like, bro, like it's not night and day. You've told me, like I've heard your story so many times, and it's like, bro, literally, like from what I've seen this year, like bro, the exponential growth that you've had just this last year is like this next year, bro. Like I said, you're on the rise right now, so it's fucking. There's no coming back down, and you don't see it coming back down either because you're fucking. You already got drops months ahead type shit, like, and so there's no way you're gonna let that shit fall off. You know, like you have fucking content, you have fucking shit. You know, we're talking about your pants from fucking last week's episode. Like that's insane. Like these drops are just coming constantly. People are wanting your shit. Fucking those pants. Fucking you put them up at SneakerCon, no promo type shit. Sold.
Yeah.
You've had a bunch of items that you've sold, no promo type shit. Fucking the simi, like fucking, it's just you're consistently attacking it and you're selling in every aspect. It's kind of like the Hellstar thing. Like to imagine that they were the second most trendiest website, it's because they're probably directing everyone straight to their website. You're out here selling your item like as much as you can. Like you're getting out here like, oh, I have this too, by the way. If you don't want that, like you're always that's the type of shit you are. You bring people back in even if they're not interested, even with the stickers and pins type shit, like you're bringing them back in because like, oh, I still got this sticker and pin, like
Yeah. I feel like it's like like when I worked at Zoomies, it was always how do you sell something, even though and at Zoomies there's so many items to sell there. There's like the $5 socks to the $150 skateboards to the $250 longboards to the $150 watches. Like there's so many things there that it's like you have to always keep your options open, and you kind of have to like be that salesman. And it starts with being a friend at first.
yeah,
I don't just start like, hey, buy my clothes. I'm like, hey, what's up? How you doing? Oh, cool. Have a free pin, whatever.
yeah,
And
definitely.
then it's like, buy my clothes.
Yeah.
Because it's like now you're in. Now we're friends.
We're engaged.
Now buy my shit.
Yeah.
Like it's like you kind of have to find a way of doing it. And I don't know, bro. It's like people resonate with real shit. If you're real, people know you're real. And if you're just doing this for a quick buck, people will know. First thing when people tell me, yo, why do you make clothes? Because I fucking love this shit.
Yeah.
There's no question in my mind. That's the first answer always, because it's true. I love this shit. I wouldn't do this shit if there was any other reason. I wouldn't do this shit.
Yeah.
I love doing this shit, bro. This is the only thing. I fucking wake up and what do you put on the first thing you do?
Yeah, clothes.
Exactly, bro. Why do you think I love this shit so much? You know what I mean? First thing you do is cover your fucking body up. You think I don't want to look good? So...
Yeah.
This is it for me, bro. This is it, Like, all I think about, all I fucking breathe about, I'm at work, like, how do I fucking leave the office and go make a design right now, Like, it's like...
And just always
I'm
cooking,
I'm a crackhead for this shit, bro.
And that's
it
what
could
you need to
fucking
be.
Christmas, it could be New Year, I don't give a fuck, dude. I'm sitting here
In the
working.
office, yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, fuck all that other bullshit. Just like you go to the gym every fucking day at 7 a.m., I wish I could be here every fucking day at 7 a.m., It's like my crack, bro.
No, I get
I'm
you.
glad I don't do crack, because this is fucking...
This is your crack, yeah.
Like,
Your
this is
biggest
shit I
way
love.
to... This is your way of expression, so don't get locked up, G, because they'll get you
Bro.
on fucking racketeering cases.
It's crazy, bro, because it's like, it's insane, dude. Like, I literally can't do anything else but this, Like, when I talk to people, I sound like a fucking broken record, because all I talk about is, like, clothes.
This is what you do, man. You live this shit, you breathe it. I mean, this is all we plan, we think about. Fuck, like, our podcast is literally based around, clothing.
Yeah.
Like,
When I told my boss, like, yo, I want to take this table, he's like, why? I was like, we have a podcast. What is your podcast about? Clothes. And he, like, laughed, because he knew, like, Omar only cares about this fucking shit, like...
And literally, it comes down to every last detail, Like, I can realize it with you, and, like, same thing with me, like, when we buy, like, a hat or something, Like, it's not just because it's a brand or a team or something. Like, it's got to be, like, the patchwork, like, what the details in the embroidery are, like, fucking the characters, or just how symbolic this item is to, like, somebody else, Because, like, if you're buying a local brand or if you're buying smaller brands, you're definitely helping out fucking, the small brand. So, it's always, like, coming from a small brand, getting the support from people, and like even just posting in the clothes, bro. Like that's probably the best, Like all you could ask for is people posting.
It's all about consistency, bro.
Yeah.
Because like if you're consistent, like no matter what you're dropping, like the consistency is key, and I've learned that in the last 2 years. Didn't matter what I dropped, I'm dropping something, and it keeps your name out there, and it keeps you, like consistent. It keeps you fresh. It keeps you,
Yeah.
And then not only that, but like the more consistent you are, you train yourself. You're training yourself to continue doing what you're doing. Because if you are like, oh, I dropped something this month, and I'm gonna maybe drop something in 3 months.
Yeah.
That's what you're training your body to do.
Yeah.
You're going to the gym every day to train your body to be able to lift fucking, 4 plates on each side,
Yeah, type shit, yeah.
So I'm training my fucking body to be able to crank out 10 designs in a day.
You're like
know what I
cooking,
mean?
yeah,
Like-
always cooking
like,
shit.
Every day in my life, I'm looking at fucking a car, and I'm like, bro, that's a design. I'm looking at whatever, and I'm like, that's a design. It's like, you gotta, like, train your fucking body and your mind and shit. And it's like, well, going back to can you teach creativity? I fucking believe you wholeheartedly can, because I wasn't creative 2 years ago, but now I fucking look at some bitch twerking, and I'm like, bro,
On the shirt.
that's it right there.
And it's like it's definitely true because like how you said, you barely started like using colors now, and I think we've talked about it a lot, just upgrading our color palette in a sense, and that's another unlock right there. Like
Yeah.
once you start fucking putting colors together, you're like, holy shit, like this is next level. And like bro, fucking there's so many aesthetically pleasing colors like the fucking orange or what is it? It's that like yellow and blue,
Hmm.
like that Nike does on the dunks
Yeah.
and stuff like. And it's like those college colors or whatever. Like I sound so stupid right now, but like it's
There are a
when
lot
you
of complementary colors.
yeah when you put patterns together, shit like
And like if
that.
you don't know complementary colors, go on Google and look up complementary colors, and all of them will come up right there.
Yeah.
Or if you like have a green shirt or something and you want to find the complementary color, just go on Google and look up what matches with,
With green.
And there's a lot of colors there. That's usually what I do when I'm stuck. But
And that's a really good like that's a very free game. That's a very good
Yeah.
game. I think it starts off with colors. Like I like black shit, but a lot of people like colored shit. Fucking even like dark tones of colors. Like you just stick away sometimes from black. Do one black hoodie or something, and then fucking
or
try to
maybe,
do colors. It's more testing too. Like to be able to apply a design to a color shirt or something. Because
Yeah.
you obviously were helping me with this earlier, like with a design, like the color tones won't match a certain color tone, or won't look as good, it won't pop. Like you understood what effect I was going for, and you're like, I'm telling you, and I'm like, all right, we'll try it, and we tried it, and it's like,
Well, that's the thing now when we were talking about design on the garment you're gonna make, because you got to see the color and the physically what
how
it's
it's
gonna
gonna,
look like.
yeah.
Because if you're just designing on a white square, it's gonna look cool for a white
Obviously, your
square.
brain is gonna be like, oh
But
yeah.
are you really gonna make a white hoodie? No. Who's gonna buy
How
a white
hard
hoodie?
is a white hoodie?
Who's
Like
gonna really buy a white hoodie? Not a lot of people. A white
it's
shirt, yeah. People buy a white shirt.
white hoodies
Maybe,
are just so hard.
It's just white. White's hard in general. So if you're gonna be designing on a brown and a black or something, use that as a canvas and then keep designing. I learned that from Blasey. One time I hopped on his live, and he was making a design for a black shirt, but he had his Photoshop background as just black, cause he's designing for a black shirt, but it doesn't matter what the shirt looks like. He already knows his like
The fit and shit, but the
yeah,
color,
but the color of the
so it
background
goes
is what
with
matters. So he just did a black background, So
yeah.
even if you're even do you know it doesn't have to be perfect, but at least as close as you can get it to whatever you're gonna put it on.
Yeah.
I feel like that's another something I learned in the last year too.
Yeah, all placement. I mean, like something I learned this year. I guess if we're gonna like talk about like placement shit, like the simplest thing, like even when it comes, cause like I work with embroidery and shit, so it's like bro, like just like chest placement and pocket placement. Like if you don't know the regular placing, like it's 4 fingers type shit. Like 4 fingers, down from the chest is a regular fucking logo type shit. A pocket logo is like 4 and 4. Like, and this is very simple type shit because it helps you imagine also like this is probably a better pocket logo than a fucking big centerpiece, or. It's just sometimes you have to reimagine your logos. They won't be a big piece isn't always the best, and
I think
sometimes
you also have to be like creative with your placement.
yeah,
You know.
and like yeah. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
Oh yeah.
One thing I've been really fucking with, and I want to do this year, because I did with the dye with the chest piece, and I want to redo that too. But I want to like the bottom half placement of tees. I think it's very sick because especially right now we're in the age of like cropped tops and then fucking like baggy shirt in a sense. Have a short jacket and then a fucking baggy shirt. And so like, fuck, I guess I'll say it. This next year the Steamboat Mickey Mouse fucking comes out like from it's the legal.
Ooh,
Yeah.
I feel bad to tell you.
Oh, you have some too?
You can't use that on clothes.
Why?
So it's only for
Like video?
movies, video, books. It does not
No.
relate
Well,
to
I'm
clothes.
gonna YOLO it
You
anyways.
could still do it.
Yeah.
It's not like
Well,
it's not like
that,
fucking Disney's like, oh my god, group them up,
yeah,
just
they're
drop
not
it.
gonna. But you educated me obviously because I thought it was
but
all
it
fully
doesn't-
free.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For the
Well,
people
that's
that
good to know.
think it doesn't work for clothes, but you can make like a fucking
Like a short film or something.
a fucking Mickey Mouse porno, the Steamboat Willie porno.
Yo, that's so
But
fun.
you can't make like it doesn't relate to clothes.
Well, I wanted to do that,
Yeah.
but yeah, I want to do like a
You
half
know
shirt
how they
with the
made that like
Steamboat.
Winnie the Pooh like fucking slasher film?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
the
because
like free use or whatever.
Bro,
Um,
how did you feel? I was like so confused when I saw. I didn't even think that was like a real
I thought
movie.
it was fake too. I thought that was like a
Yeah,
fake. Like you know how they for a long time had like those AI like Disney
yeah.
the Disney things. I thought that
That's
was
what I
fake
thought it
too.
was too. I was like, there's
And then
no
it
way
was
it's real.
real. I was like,
I didn't
nah.
watch it, but
Yeah, I didn't watch it either.
yeah.
But yeah, you can use it on clothes, I guess. Like you can use it right now. You can use fucking Mickey Mouse right now. Fuck it, you know.
Yeah.
But it's like if you are thinking because of that,
Well,
unfortunately, it does
unfortunately.
not go to clothes.
Well,
And I
good to
think
know.
yeah,
That doesn't work with clothes.
yeah.
Okay.
You can still use it. I'm not saying. I'm not trying to knock your
No,
idea.
I know. I'm gonna still do it, but
Yeah.
no, I'm glad you told me that because I thought that shit applied to clothing
Yeah,
too.
it doesn't unfortunately.
Alright, but fuck it. I mean, Disney's not gonna come for me.
Yeah.
Well, I hope they do. I hope I make it fucking happen.
Honestly, yeah.
I hope my shirt's
I
that
hope.
big of a
It's
banger.
one of those things where we want to get sued. Where that's the mall where we want to get
You
sued.
want to be, yeah. Well, you want the attention because it's like with the one we talked last week about the Nike suing that little YouTuber.
Yeah, true. It kind of makes
You know, or even with the wavy babies, like how much clout did that get? Like,
True. You're right.
you want that, you know?
Yeah, you're right about that. Alright, guys, thank you so fucking much for pulling up and watching the 10th episode of the podcast, yo.
Yeah.
It's insane for us. I think that
This
we've
new
done 10
setup.
episodes. I've never thought we would do 10. That's why we set the whole
Consistency, yeah.
goal, you know, but we made it. We got a new setup for you guys.
Yeah, thank you to you guys for real, because like I told him about like my expectancy with the viewership and everything too, like
Exceeded that.
exceeded. Yeah, and like it's still exceeding. Like it's not,
Y'all
it's
are
crazy. It definitely is crazy. It really is. But thank you guys so much for like just the little attention y'all give us, for real.
Bro, like it's crazy, and like we really didn't believe that you guys would even like this as much as you do. It's insane.
Take the time out of your
get-
day to listen to this shit, for
to
real.
get the messages like, yo, I like the pod is crazy. To be in person and people saying like, go check out their podcast. It's insane. Like we don't like, it's like
We barely
something-
advertise
We
it.
just do this for fun, yo. Honestly, and it's cool. We're gonna start getting guests on here for you guys, so that way you guys have some more free game because we only know so much. We can only teach you guys so much. And there are people that have learned more than us. There are people that know more than us, and we want to get them in here so that way we can learn from them, and as you guys can learn from them as well. You know.
Definitely.
So stay tuned for that. Our first guest, Gooba already knows who it is. He already has someone in mind. I think I'm gonna take his back on that one because that's a good first guest. Our first guest is someone fucking insane.
Phenomenal, for real. Very.
you know,
This is gonna be, bro. If y'all been
smart
watching
man,
for
bro.
game, yeah, this guest will be the one to watch for, like, for real, for game. He's very smart, yeah, like you said. He's a genius, bro, with this shit. He is the Utah Kanye West. This is my Supreme over here, and this guy is the Utah Kanye West. Like, for
He's
real.
killing it, bro. And I'm excited to talk to him about what he has going on.
I'm just excited to even
He
let him
kills
know.
it. Yeah, he kills it. I'm excited. Hopefully he wants to come on. Hopefully we're not overhyping it.
Yeah.
I think we're not gonna do a podcast episode until he's our first guest, like a guest episode until he's our first guest.
Oh, yeah.
you know?
I think that's a good
Like,
start.
We'll continue doing podcasts, but until we can get him as our first guest, I think.
I think he sets the standard and the tone.
Yeah, for sure.
'Cause he's-
we got to show that to all the future guests,
Yeah.
and I think he has a good enough fun where he can record off of it.
Yeah, and he's very, like I said, he's very formal but fun, and like
Kills it.
this guy's gonna be sick.